Jesus, our King, takes the crown of thorns for us. That you and I can become part of a royal priesthood. Jesus utters, Father, forgive them, they know not what they do. So we might become forgiven and very clear about what it is we do, what it is we are up to with our lives. And Jesus whispers today to the thief. The original word for thief is better translated guerrilla or even terrorist. The one that suddenly realizes as he's hanging on a cross beside Jesus that he needs mercy. And he asks to follow Jesus into his kingdom. Suddenly he understands that his first priority is getting right with God. And the other man crucified beside Jesus mocks them both. But to the one who asks for mercy, Jesus whispers, today you will be with me in paradise. It was a mob that asked for Jesus' crucifixion. It was a group of people that were hell-bent on creating a world that they wished to live in. Today I am going to invite you in just a moment to watch another sort of mob, one of these flash mobs, a heaven-bent mob, creating the world which they wish to live in. In the course of about 5 minutes, you will witness and hear a large group of people's priorities unfold. Some of their priorities shifting from whatever they were up to already. Some of them, having planned this ahead of time, stepping into the fold and doing their part to transform a moment in time. And when you watch what you're going to watch in a moment, note that every single gift matters. Each attentive pair of ears and eyes matters. Each instrumentalist that you will see matters. Each vocalist matters. Each amateur photographer, each dancing child. Each of them have a gift to offer the whole. Every Sunday we pray, thy kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Heaven is built on giving what we have in any given moment and doing that together. Because what we have, each of us, when it is combined, becomes something much closer to heaven than when we hold it for ourselves alone. Recently, we became aware of a human need with Avril and Grace, a need we didn't plan for with many complexities that might have kept a mom and her children from being able to stay together. A few of us shared the story in various ways. There was an email that went out to those who received email. There was information shared from the pulpit by Dal. And within the course of 5 days, practically $3,000 was raised so that Avril and her son and daughter can reach Gambia safely and as one family unit. Somewhere, I have a hunch there was a choir of angels singing, taking an imperfect situation, giving some of what we had in toward that situation to try and make it better. And we had the chance to become the hands of Christ. We can't save all the people in the world. We can't save every poor soul in the Philippines, or can't rebuild probably even one house together for those who lost homes in Illinois during the tornadoes. A mom, a son, and a daughter placed in front of us, and we were able to make a difference. Today you heard the Financial Committee report, and every year, and that's what's frustrating about Financial Committee reports, every year things tend to go up. And if it were that each of us were alone, it would be overwhelming. But we are not alone. We face it together. 133 households. Imagine this. Imagine if 100 households in this church simply said, you know, I am going to give $2.50 more this year per week. $2.50. I can't get a Happy Meal for that. I can get a cup of coffee for that. A large Diet Coke, an energy drink. I can maybe get something at Dairy Queen for that, a medium cone. $2.50 per household. That comes to about $13,000 a year. $5 a week per household. That is about the cost of a Happy Meal. Not because any one of us would be making a major change actually to part with $5 a week. That would add up to about $26,000. The point is, even the small gifts, every gift matters, whatever size it is, because it can make a difference. Not to keep the lights on here, simply, or to keep the heat up, though that is really nice, but to keep the heat up for a purpose, so that we can gather and be touched by the love of God and find ways to help others on their journey. Find ways to share the love of Jesus. Find ways to encourage others along the way. We need the large gifts, we need the small gifts, we need everyone sharing what they can, not just financially, but of time and energy and prayers and talent. And if you wonder about the prayers, ask someone who's been prayed for what a difference it's made in their lives and those times they can actually feel the prayers surrounding them. That flash mob playing Joyful, Joyful, We Adore Thee, at least that's the tune we know it as. We're singing the words, at least the words in English that we would be singing. Thou our parent, Christ our brother, all who live in love are thine. Teach us how to love each other, lift us to the joy divine. Mortals join the mighty chorus, which the morning stars began. Love divine is reigning over us, binding all within its span. Priority one in our lives is to be called into that mighty chorus that binds all within its span. To choose to stand on the side of love, to offer our lives for the things that last, to co-create with God, earth as it is in heaven. To be part of the song of life, with every word, every gift, every minute, every day, living and loving it, living and loving others, like Jesus